correspondent, so I'm delighted to see you in person and eager to hear about your issues.
Well, thank you very much for saying that, but I thank you, Frank, my neighbor. So, Raul Menderber, he is also my neighbor. We had come to, and he suggested me to that instead of going from the top down, let's go from the bottom up and talk to you guys and say maybe you have some better solution or something like that. Well, I appreciate the young man who spoke earlier. I think his name is Mr. Cole, David Cole. I think about talk about this sanitation department. Sanitation, and that's my issue is that we have all guys scheduling meeting with you. We can do it in detail. But what my issue is that we need to have a strong implementation of rules and resolution the city has passed about our sanitation rules and how it's been collected. And I really am encouraged to see Mr. Cole's ideas of incentivizing people who are collecting less trash. And that's a wonderful idea. I'm going to follow up on that. I'm going to contact him and we're going to work on that. That's a great thing. We should push for that. And I really appreciate that he did it. But our issue in the neighborhood is about health and sanitation of the neighborhood. And we have an issue with those trash cans, the black 110 trash cans, the blue and the the green. They've been behind our neighborhood, which is the same 3800 block of Globe Avenue, which is in Culver City area, of course, the south of Venice, and the same general neighborhood he's talking about, Mr. Clark, Frank Clark. And all the trash cans that are behind our properties, we have 10, 15 houses in that Globe Avenue, which is the cul-de-sac area. All those trash cans belongs to the apartment buildings on the Sartell Boulevard. City courts provides, in particular, specifically that all the trash cans supposed to be taken back after being serviced before the midnight of the same day of service. And they should not be brought back to the city property a day before or more than that to be serviced later on. And they should go back to after they're serviced, but they are not being done at this moment. And we have a serious issue with that. We need to develop a strategy where we do implement those rules and laws that Culver City has in place. And I will talk in detail when we have a meeting. My request is that please look into that. This has been an issue for a long time. I've been following this issue for the last maybe 7 years, starting from Mr. Condon, who was a supervisor of sanitation department about 7 years ago. He visited my place and thanked for him, and he followed up a little bit. He did a little improvement, but not a lot. And not taking too much of time, but I would like to look into that, please. If he knows, I forgot the name of the gentleman, if he's into this, if he knows everything, we have those trash cans taken care of because they are causing our health issues. All the insecticides we have to use to have those pests coming into our property, crawling over walls into our property, and that's not a good thing.
Well, thank you so much for coming, Mr. Herbertson, and I will follow up. I think we have a meeting scheduled sometime this week or next week.
22nd.
Great. Thank you.